James Stadium, as we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Florida International Panthers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the South Florida Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. All right, guys, big picture here. Let's talk some USF. You start the season top 25. Clearly, expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously, some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Well, you can see why this team thinks this kid has a real bright future. It's amazing. He's only a true freshman. He's not built like one, though, and you saw it on that last play. Trust me, that is the first of many sacks in this kid's collegiate career.
And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The Bulls are flying down the field. The give to the back. Breaks the tackle. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
We've seen really nice balance here on this drive. Quarterback's 3 for 3. He's picking this defense apart. They've also run the ball well, too, and here they are down close to the goal line. This defense has no idea what's coming next.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Hauls it in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. The option look. He'll toss it. Touchdown, Bulls. Great job by the back on the option. They strike first and that. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Caught at the 25. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you have got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
Makes the catch, and he will score. This offense is stuck way back in its own end of the field. Caught behind the line. It's Smith. Out of bounds at the 18, and that is just what they needed to get it away from their own end zone. This offense will start doing business from their own 18-yard line on 1st down. Now on the option. And it's slipped out. Scoops it up. Still a live ball.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. The problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
Give to the single back. Breaks into the open. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. And the Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's St. Clair. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Quick strike complete. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And guys, how many first downs is that? Just on this drive alone? I mean, this defense allows one or two more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
Looking downfield on first down. But in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He'll throw it. This time on target. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. We've come to the end of the quarter, and USF is on top. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. Running back searching for a hole. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Let's talk for a second here about USF. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
Picked off to stop the threat. Got some room to run. He'll be stopped right at the... Quick pass on the fly motion. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense.
Turning it on. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. On the option. Now the pitch. Makes it past the marker. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
This quarterback is making outstanding decisions so far in this game, and you've already seen it throwing the football. The guy already has over 200 yards passing, but he's doing it in the running game as well. Really good decision that time. Seeing nobody accounting for the pitch guy, you flip it out, you pick up a nice play offensively. Really good football IQ from the quarterback position.
Holds and fires complete to the right. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in a first half.
The Bulls have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Looking for the goal line. Into the end zone. Touchdown, South Florida.
All you can say is how impressive.
They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. From the gun. Give on the inside. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. And the Bulls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
And money down is where you see defenses really understand where the sticks are, play great pass defense, know what's coming, and get off the field.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. He's got it down the middle. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick pass on the jet motion. Runs through a tackle.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have rushing passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
To throw, it's St. Clair. Quick completion on the out. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got him downfield. Touchdown Bulls. And they take it in for 6 more points. With just about 30 seconds to go in the half, how aggressive do you want to be here? They're going to throw it to start the drive. Gets it out quickly. There he goes. Touchdown Bulls. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the 2nd half.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back back-to-back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
It'll be a run on 3rd and short. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Oh, he dropped it. He jumped. To the air, it's St. Clair. Snagged in the middle, it's Isaac. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but if you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up and try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
The give on the inside. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice game.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. Here's the handoff. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Bulls in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. He wants to throw it. Puts it out of the air. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on 1st down, 1st and 10. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
And that was a play where maybe the big target was open quicker or sooner than the quarterback had anticipated, but it's still no excuse to throw the ball off your back leg. You got to chop up your steps, you got to get a good base, and you got to step into the throw.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. To the air, it's St. Clair. Makes the catch. Touchdown, USF! A great catch and run for 6. Power football with the run. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
He'll pull it on the read.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decision.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Bulls will punt this one away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Fair catch is brought in at the... They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. They go to the wide receiver screen. Still running at the 40. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Dragged down at the 39, but he's got 5 yards, and they'll move the sticks.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the football to try and ice this game. He's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. Now on 3rd down after that run. They'll run play action. Working that left side now. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. And the Bulls getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
And how about this quarterback, man? He's showing you a little bit of everything. He's had a great day throwing the football, spinning it around, scoring touchdowns, and now shows you he can pick them up and put them down, scrambling for the 1st down. He's had a day where he's really shown you he can do all things on the football field.
Looking to throw, it's St. Clair. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that is the play this defense had to have. Did you look in the secondary right there? I mean, he was open, guys. Like, that would have been a touchdown, and this defense got to the quarterback, hit him as he's throwing the football, forced the errant pass, and dodged a bullet.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Lets it go to the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Tight end finds a soft spot. They've already put this game in a hammerlock, and now they'll go for the submission hold on 4th and goal. Motion from the wideout. They want to throw it. Here's the pressure. Unloaded. Ready up. The give to the back. Looking for room at the 40. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. He's up to 107 yards on the ground, and that will put him over 100, and what a way to start the season. They'll give it to him again. Got the 1st down and more. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. Offense offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock. The Bulls come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day.
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, South Florida.
And after this play, the cake will be baked. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Grabbed in the middle, it's Jackson. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week, and for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.